Hi, Aggies. It's Chancellor May and LeShelle, and this is Thursday Thoughts. Today we're at Walker Hall, the new graduate center. This space is unlike any other on campus because it's specially designed for our graduate and postdoc student population. And I'm proud to say it was a student-led project, so their ideas are really reflected in this space. And we just want to thank everyone who was involved and supported the project. The donor wall is right above us. Now let's get on to your questions. So the soft opening for Walker Hall is September 20th, and the grand opening festivities will be April 4th through the 8th in 2022. So look out for both of those dates.
Well, mine was a little accelerated. I had 1 year. I finished my graduate degree in 1 year, which is pretty intense. Coursework and thesis ready, but it was only a master's, so it wasn't as intense as yours.
Only a master's is an important degree.
Well, it's not a PhD like you, but so it was pretty intense, I have to say. It's a lot of studying, a lot of coursework. The classes are that much more difficult, and everybody's focused because everybody is, in a more academic spectrum. And so anyway.
So I went to grad school at Berkeley in the late 80s, and graduate school is very different from your undergraduate experience in that grades are less important. They're still important, but less important.
Yeah.
And faculty treat you more like a colleague than they do a student, although you're still sort of an apprentice and you're learning how to do the research and you're still being supervised, but you're more like a peer or colleague than you are like an undergraduate student. So it's much more interesting to stop thinking about what grade am I going to get and trying out this new research idea.
Yeah.
And then publishing a paper for the first time is really exciting, and going to a conference and presenting your work for the first time, all those things are very exciting. So graduate school, I had a great time at UC Berkeley, even though now I consider them a rival.
Well, I didn't have a place like Walker Hall, which was really nice.
No, we did not have a Walker
like
Hall.
A place just for graduate students
that's
to
right.
meet and study. Yeah. So this is really
that's
very
one
special
point in favor of UC Davis. We now have a space for our graduate students that many universities don't necessarily have. So we're proud of that.
Yeah, that's really a nice plus.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I was thinking about going to graduate school, I'd seen a speech by someone we both know, Howard Adams, who at that time was executive director of a fellowship program for minority students called the GEM program. And he gave a compelling speech based on the advantages that you get having a graduate degree in terms of not just salary and those sorts of things, but options and the different types of things you can do with your career that you would not otherwise have access to. And it was just compelling for me, and the fact that I was able to get some funding to do it made it a no-brainer.
Right. Well, the same here. Actually, Howard Adams was. I was a GEM fellow.
Yes, you were.
A GEM, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, why not? It was. I was afforded the opportunity. It was free.
Yeah.
So it was pretty simple. Why waste the free ride to graduate school?
Free is a good price.
It was a good price. So, and you really work for the rest of your life. So if you could extend being a student as long as you can, that's not a bad idea.
And I met some great friends in graduate school and good colleagues now, people that I had a really wonderful time as a graduate student.
I was good compliments on my dress.
I also love LeShelle's outfits always.
Yeah. Your tie's not a hit? I'm thinking not. The socks maybe.
I'm just trying to keep up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why my fashion makes more of a statement than your suits.
I don't know, maybe suits are too conservative.
Yes.
Pretty much the same every time.
Maybe you should, make your ties a little bit Mickey Mouse or Snoopy.
Not wearing Mickey Mouse nor a Snoopy tie.
I kind of like a Snoopy tie.
All right. I can do bow tie maybe, yeah. I might do that once.
I
do have bow ties.
Would you wear a bow tie?
A couple bow ties. I might do one for a future Thursday class. if the audience demands it.
I think your socks will play a major role in this fashion world.
Sock game has to be strong.
Yes.
So we are certainly concerned about the Delta variant, and everyone should be. However, I will say this. the pandemic, including the Delta variant surge, is really a pandemic of the unvaccinated at this point. So with UC Davis and all the UCs requiring the vaccine, I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to have our fall and winter and spring quarters with minimal impact from the virus, so long as we pay attention to the public health guidelines. I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to get through fall quarter and subsequent quarters and be just fine.
So it's like the Delta variant, if you have the vaccine, it's really just like the flu going around. If it's still
Well, even that's true. That's a good point. So even the breakthrough cases that
Yeah.
we've observed, and we actually have a good friend who's had a breakthrough case. She's a doctor who was vaccinated and got the virus,
Yeah,
and it was a mild set of symptoms that lasted a couple of days,
right.
and she was fine.
Yeah.
So I suspect we may have some breakthrough cases,
Yeah.
but again, I'm not overly concerned. We'll get those folks isolated. We have 250 beds of isolation housing. We'll get those folks isolated appropriately and make the appropriate accommodations for their coursework and their studies. I think we will be okay. So that's Thursday Thoughts for this week. Aggies, as always, stay healthy and stay safe and go Aggies.